Have you ever made the all-time favorite बैंगन का भरता without oil and without smoking the brinjal over a gas flame? In this video, I'll prepare बैंगन का भरता by steaming the brinjals and cooking them in oil-free gravy. As a bonus, you will learn how to make dry tadka and oil-free gravy. These can be used as a base for any vegetable of your choice and can also be added to any of your dals. Here is a list of ingredients that we are using today. 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon dry fenugreek leaves or the kasuri methi, 1.5 teaspoon coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon cumin powder, half teaspoon red chili powder, 1 cup chopped onions, 2 tomatoes, 1 inch piece of ginger, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, all 3 of these pureed together, salt to taste, 750 grams of brinjal, and fresh coriander for garnishing. Let's get started with cooking. The most ideal way to cook vegetables is to steam them to keep most of their nutrients intact. So I'm going to start with steaming the brinjals. I'm cutting them into halves and placing them in the steamer. Once placed, I will check back on them in about 20 minutes. Until this time, we can start preparing our tadka and the gravy. I'll start with dry roasting the spices. Since cumin seeds take longer as compared to other spices, I'm going to add them first. Once they start to splutter, I'll add the methi leaves. They'll be cooked in just a few seconds. After that, I'll turn off the stove and add the powdered spices. Remember to do this step. If you don't turn off the stove and add the powdered spices, they will begin to burn. We don't want to burn them but just want to cook them slightly. And at this point, you can add any of the dry spices of your choice. But today, I'll be adding cumin powder, jeera powder and chili powder. Now this tadka is ready and we can keep this aside. You can add this as it is in any of your dals or vegetables. But for the bharta today, we will be making an oil-free gravy. Now in a heavy bottom pan, I'll cook the onions till they get golden browned. If they start to stick to the bottom of the pan, you can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water as and when required. I like to keep some hot water handy for this purpose because once the pan is hot and the onions are cooking, you don't want to keep adding cold water to it as that will reduce the temperature of your pan and it will take longer to cook the onions. While the onions are cooking, I'm going to check on the brinjals. These are cooked now, so I'll remove them from the steamer and let them cool down. Once the onions are cooked and they are nice golden brown in color, I'll be adding the tomato ginger garlic puree to them, along with the dry tadka that we prepared. Now we can let this all cook so that all the flavors can blend in together on a low heat. While our gravy is getting cooked, we can get back to the brinjals. Since they've cooled down, we can easily scoop out the brinjals from its skin. After that, we can mash them with the help of a fork. Let's get back to the gravy. Tomatoes are now cooked. We can add the mashed brinjal here and let it cook on a low heat for another couple of minutes. You can also add salt at this point. Once cooked, transfer this to a serving dish and garnish with fresh coriander. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more tips or healthy recipes, follow me on Instagram and do subscribe to my YouTube channel.